General Hospital spoilers reveal that Trina is still struggling in the process of finding evidence to prove her innocence. Trina had nothing to do with Joss and Cam's sex video being spread, but was blamed by Esme. Trina was arrested by the police. If before the trial she could not find the real culprit, she would most likely have to go to jail. Meanwhile, the culprit is Esme, who is very cavalier and free. Fortunately for Trina, Joss has always believed in and encouraged her a lot. Together, the two were determined to find important evidence. Esme was actually acting so carefully that Trina and Joss couldn't notice a single flaw. Even Spencer, who was always by Esme's side, couldn't find any valuable information. At this rate, it may be a long time before Trina can expose Esme's crimes. Joss and Trina realized they needed to find someone with this expertise and experience that was Spinelli. Surely he will find a way to find the phone that Esme used to secretly film Joss and Cam. Even if it was a slim hope, Trina still wanted to try. Spinelli told the two that it was probably a phone bought on the black market and suggested a few locations. But Trina and Josh still couldn't find the person who bought it and even nearly got into trouble. In fact, Spencer is also trying very hard to help Trina, but no one knows this except Cameron. Spencer pretends to trust Esme to fool her, then takes advantage of Esme's absence to sneak in to look for evidence. But Esme really didn't leave a single clue behind. However, Spencer's efforts were not in vain. He found a letter from the nanny Maggie, who had taken care of Esme in the past. Spencer learned through the contents of the letter that Esme had a very dangerous biological father. Perhaps digging into Esme's past would yield better results. Spencer couldn't find out all of Esme's past on her own because that would make it easier for Esme to find out. He couldn't even ask Cameron, even though Cam was the only one who knew of his plan. Spencer worries Joss and Cam's relationship will be affected. So Spencer turned to Sam. She had great investigative skills, so she was perfect for this job. Spencer tries her best to help Trina, or Trina will end up in jail. Meanwhile, Trina doesn't know anything and assumes that Spencer abandoned her when she trusted in Esme. There are many people who want to think of ways to help Trina, not just Jocelyn and Spencer. Even Curtis, who's in a relationship with Portia, is paying a lot of attention to this issue. Even though Trina was not Curtis's daughter, he didn't want Portia to worry either. Besides, Curtis also understood that Trina was not involved in this incident, but Esme was the real culprit. But can Curtis help Trina? Will he be the one to support Trina through this difficulty? Regarding Spencer and Trina's relationship, these two are having a very serious misunderstanding. Trina thought that Spencer didn't trust her and was deliberately avoiding her. Meanwhile, Spencer finds all sorts of ways to whitewash Trina. Will Spencer gain any useful information after investigating Esme's past? Will he help Trina be innocent and then expose Esme's wicked behavior? Thanks to that, Trina and Spencer will also have the opportunity to go further.